Hello everyone, welcome back to my Feed the Beats Let's Play. It's episode 4, and last episode we were able to accomplish the mob trap, most of it at least. As you can see off camera, I have decided to finish up by placing it over the top, and if you could see, let's just wait here, and some mobs should fall through there, but that's fine. Yeah, you can start to hear them over here now. And you can right over here, look at all that beautiful noise. Well, now they're falling right there, and there's probably going to be a bunch of items. Let's see, actually, if we can get any items. Let's break open that, and look at all those items that are not being used right now. Ooh, see if I can get in there. Ooh, get all those items. Now we have to make this automatic, right? So, in order to do that, we actually have to make an item called the transposer. Transposer is relatively easy. It's similar to the block breaker, but what the transposer does is suck up all items within a 3-block radius, I believe it is. But as you can see in our inventory, we actually have a lot of stuff that I should actually teach to the transmutation table real fast if I don't already have it. And gunpowder is a fuel, so I shall teach that later. Put all this stuff away so we can get started on the transposer. So, for the transposer, we're going to need 1 piston. And, oh, I had it open, actually. 1 piston. 1 redstone. So, let's go ahead and get that redstone, because I don't think we have any left. We have 1. So, let's go ahead and take something like, iron out. Bronze, bone meal, and glass, I guess. Alright, so, let's go ahead and take this gunpowder, burn it, and as you can see we learned it. Now we can also get a bunch of redstone out of that we probably will be satisfied with later. So now we have that, a lot of redstone, we only need 1. And then with that we also need, I believe it's 3, 4, 5 cobble, and 2 wooden planks. I think I said 5, right? I don't know. Let's go ahead and go like that. 1, 2. Piston right there. And we got the transposer. Now, the transposer works similar to how the block breaker works, and what we're going to need next is another timer. As you can see over there, as that works, we are going to need a timer like I just said, just so that it's easier and we don't have to worry about going through all this redstone circuitry that I am absolutely terrible with. So we can go ahead and get started on that with some fuel that I can get actually. Let's go ahead and get some charcoal. Wow, that was a perfect amount, a stack of 64. So let's put half of that in there. Take some cobble. Put this 23 in there and wait for that to smelt some, and take actually half of that, and then every time it smelts like that you take all that though, put it in there. So what else I want to do after we get this mob spawner working automatically is actually get a farm going. We can probably put it right here, because once we have the farm we probably won't need this mushroom spawner anymore, and I have nothing in there. So I think that'd be a little good area for it. And then we can also start the production of biofuel soon, which we're going to need some saplings that we can get out of this tree, which actually, while that cooks, take that, put it up there, 6 stone wafers. Alright, so let's just go ahead and chop down some of these trees and place these back, so that we can grow a few more trees. And again, I don't feel like breaking that humongous tree right there. And it looks like that we have 2 gigantic trees that we're going to have to take care of. Great. I'll probably do that off camera sometime. I don't feel like wasting the time to do those. But, you know, we could always use the saplings, I suppose. Alrighty, so, we probably already have enough wafers. So I'm just going to take all these out. And I just messed that up, didn't I? Okay, whatever. So now we have 14, and let's go over to, oh wait, I forgot that you normally crash when you have the timer. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is open up the other tab that I favorited the area that we need. And here comes the rain. Again, I'm going to get rid of the rain because it lags me. Oh, that's not good. They're also spawning on top. I forgot to do that. I can probably do that in the daytime because I really don't feel like going up there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make this timer off camera because it does take a little bit because I am a bit slower at this part. So I'll be back as soon as I'm done finishing up the timer. Alrighty, so I just got the parts that I needed relatively quickly too. It didn't take me that long. But it's just a waste of time for me to record during that. So we got the timer and the transposer. Now we need a few, let me take some of those, some of that. Actually, we only need one because 1 equals 8. We're going to need some cobblestone transport pipes. And then last but not least, we also need a chest. So actually, I'm going to make a double chest because this probably will be filling up quite quickly. Actually, we have some wood on me. So let's go ahead and go like that. Gonna need more. Right? Yeah. Alright. So let's go ahead and get that double chest. Put all this stuff back. Yeah. Oops. Alright. So now we can set up the automatic mob spawner. Yay. This should give us enough EMC to get 4 diamonds, which we need for that. What is it called? Rainmaker. That's what we're working towards. So, actually, I've got to face it up. So I got to break this again. Whoa! Whoa, that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Whew. Glad I didn't die right there. Alright, let's see if I can go like this. Holding shift. Alright, so let's just run in there. Get all that stuff. Make a hole right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. So let's go ahead and block that up. Break this. Like that. Okay. So now all we have to do is set up the timer right there. And as you can see, the timer or the transposer will pick up all those items in that block and just poop them out right there. So I really don't need that anymore. And what I forgot to make was actually a obsidian pipe. Right there. So let's go ahead and get over there and make that obsidian pipe, because what we'll need is actually the obsidian pipe to... What an obsidian pipe is, whatever you throw in it, it automatically takes in. It's probably how I can explain it easiest. So let's get one more piece of glass. Oh, we're going to have one more piece of obsidian. So let's get one more piece of obsidian. One there. Now we got 8. Perfect. We only need 1. Because where the transposer, as I said before, poops it out, we can just put it right under there so that it goes into the obsidian pipe and it will lead straight into there. And there we go. Now we have an automatic cobblestone or mob spout trap. So next up, I just gotta finish putting the torches up there so that they don't spawn on top and they're all spawning on the inside. So there we go. We can just wait a little bit and eventually we should get a lot of EMC. I don't know what that was. It's probably them falling off the roof or something. So let me just put all this stuff in there and we'll be back soon just to check on how we're doing. So next up, as I said before, we probably want to get that farm going so we can, while we wait for that to fill up, because that's going to be a lot of EMC that we need. And let's go ahead and put that there. So I look like I missed a few saplings. This doesn't seem to be falling either. Great. Let's see if we can get just one more sapling out of this tree. That would be great. There we go. Right there. Okay. So, We can eventually get this going once we get those diamonds I was talking about. Oh jeez, I have a sneeze coming on. Like I said before, I'm having terrible allergies, so I apologize for my stuffiness in my nose or something. Okay, so what I said before, we're gonna need this, some cobblestone, and we can put those away. And let's go ahead and come over here. Wow, that's like a perfect spot. I can put a transposer right here or something. Nope, there you go. Gotta fix that really badly up there. But for now, we can just kind of move these torches out of the way. And what I want to do, or should I make it ground level? I'm not quite sure, but actually, yeah, let's do that. So if I just charge that up, let me actually turn that to cobblestone, and voila! Woo! That was pretty good. So now I'm gonna actually need bone meal to get the actual seeds. Actually, you know what? I kinda like the idea of having it out of ground. Not as big, but a little better in my mind. Oops, I didn't want to make all that. Grass. Who cares? I'll live with it. So let's go ahead and get some bone meal. Put that away, put all that away that I don't need. And bone meal. Take a few more pieces of bone meal. And then craft up right here. There we go. Now with bone meal, if you don't know what I'm doing, is that we can actually make the grass grow very easily. And when we break grass, it can sometimes give us seeds. And with the dandelions, you need, or the flowers, we can use them as dye, which we'll need for the builder, I believe. And no luck there, so let's keep on trying. Yep, there we go. We got one seed. After we get a few more, we can just teach it to our transmutation table. And from there, we can actually just spawn some in with the drops from the mob spawner. Just finish this up. Alrighty, so let's just come back over here. Put the dandelions and stuff away. Put that away. And want to go ahead and teach it about those seeds. And can we? Yep. Alright, good. So let's go ahead and target these seeds and get as many as we can. Alright. So now we actually need a hoe. Alright. There we go. So now, basically, all we have to do is hoe the ground. Plant the seeds. And I might need water for this. So let's come over here and can I get a bucket out of that? No. There we go. So let's go ahead and till that up again. I have no use for those flax seeds because I believe that they make string, but with that over there we really don't need any string right now. So with that going, that can give us some wheat, and also we can get manure out of it, I believe. So that's good. And let me put that in there too. Put that in there. So let's go check on how our mob spawner is going. And also we might want to check on the cobble gen too. Ooh, so just in a little bit, we already have a bunch. I'm sure we can get some diamonds out of that. But let me just check over here. That's going quite well. And that's not giving us too much EMC. That's why we made this, which took a lot to build. But let me just take all of this, and I'll show you a little trick with the gunpowder, because since the gunpowder is considered fuel, you cannot make actual matter out of it. But what if you make it into matter? And that's as simple as, what we can do, put this cobblestone in there, and give me 1 stone, target it, sand. Now you probably already know what I'm going to be doing with this sand. Look at that. I will be turning it into TNT. This TNT is going to help a lot because that TNT is considered matter. Oops, what am I doing? And because TNT is considered matter, oops, what do I need in the middle? Yep, there we go. What? Oh, I'm an idiot. There, like that, and in the middle. There we go. Probably need a project table. That'll make it a lot easier. And there we go, we're out. So, let me turn off that. The rest of that in there. And now with the 15 TNT, we can just put it in there like that. 15,000. Put all of this in here. Voila! We got a lot. 13. So let's take our Philosopher's Stone right. Where is it? Right here. Come over to here. Or anywhere. Yay! We got already 3 diamond. That's perfect. We only need 1 more, and we didn't even wait that long for the monster spawner to do that. So let's go ahead and teach that there, and get this all ready over here. 1, 2, 3, almost. So let's take that charcoal and actually put it in there so we don't run out. We have 1 gold ingot. Is there anything else we can turn? How about we turn this? Not even close. What else could we turn? Oh, we got 41 bones. Enough for 1 gold? Yes. How much gold will I need? 2. Okay, so I got 3. We need 1 more gold. I can turn that, turn that, turn that. That should be enough. Nope, not really. Jeez, what else can I throw away that I don't need? I wish I had that organizing tool. Doesn't really look like anything though. There we go. 4 diamond, or 4 gold equals 1 diamond. Come over here. Aha! Now, as you can see, as soon as we put that in, it came up with the hardened machine. Tap that right there, and we're good to go. Now we just have to wait for that. And if we come over here to the Rainmaker, we need 1 hardened machine in the middle, and then 10 gears. So how about we go ahead and start on the 10 gears. I believe I have 1 piece of tin in here. We also need some cobblestone and some sticks. Can we make? No, we can't make any right now. And what we actually need to be doing is let's check over at the mob spawner once again, just so we can get a few extra EMC. May not even be that much, but it's no, it's not that much. While we're at it, let's go ahead and come over here to the top. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get up there. I might actually have to build a huge stack up there. That's probably what I'm gonna do. So let me get the dark matter pick, because I hope I won't die, but I'm sure I won't, but if I do die, I lose the dark matter pick, I lose it, so let's come over here. Ooh, bit of a lag right there. Oh no, it's starting to get dark already. Oh, we missed it. Shoot. I'll have to remember to do that next time in the day. What we can do is make another steam engine, though, so that we can also get the fermenter going, and get a bunch of saplings out of there. I'm going to have to take out all those trees, and we could also put it to there, because as you can see, it's going really slow right now. I don't even see a progress bar right there. So how about we go ahead and make another steam engine, which we're going to need a piston for. Piston. There. Need that piston. Put that tin away. Piston, glass, stone gears. Okay. Glass, stone gears. Go. Perfect. And now we can just put that right there. Take half of that. And there. Make a button real fast for the lever. And voila. Still don't see any progress on this. Hopefully it'll start soon, because I'm almost positive I'm doing this right this time. Oh, wow. Alright. Okay, almost there. Oh, wow. That made a whole lot of progress just in those few seconds. Not sure what kicked in, but apparently maybe it was lagging or some sort. Alright, let's just wait for this to be finished. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. That's not good at all. Uh-oh. Shoot. Well, once again, I might have to redo that stuff over there, because I'm pretty sure that creeper just blew up everything once again. And dang, that's the second time. Hopefully it didn't mess anything up, like that the thing that we just made. Where are they coming from? I'm an idiot, aren't I? Come on, creeper. So actually, I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll be right back as soon as I get everything going again. Alright everyone, so, it doesn't look like we lost anything. I just had to respawn in a few things, because it blew up some of those transport pipes, and that one too. So I just spawned those back in, but it looks like we may have lost a steam-powered engine. We did not lose the dark matter pick, which I'm going to put away right now. And that's about it, it looks like to me. So we got a sign, at least, so I guess that makes up for the steam engine. But we did get the hardened machine. Yes, that's exactly what we were looking for. And what we can do now, actually let me get a pickaxe. We can break that. Oh, we also lost a lever. Man. That sucks, doesn't it? But we can put that right there when we need it, and put that in there. We also want to probably remake that engine real fast, come to think of it. So let's go check over how our mob spawner's doing. And God, I really hate that over there. I really need to switch that up. But I also did light up this little area over here, because I'm pretty sure that was the problem that we were having with all those mobs spawning. So hopefully I won't forget stuff like that again. You know, it happens. So let's go ahead and take all this. We can keep the gunpowder in there for now. And let's see if we can also make that steam-powered engine. Or actually, we'll use this for the tin and make the other engine later. So let's just burn all this. Make a bunch of tin. That should be good. and good. Ooh, almost enough. Well, I'll make 3 for now and get 1 more in a second. There we go. So just go like that. Just kidding. Put that there. And like that. Perfect. Wait, what? My bad. There we go. So then we also need glass, I do believe. Then we need that, so let's just open up the Rainmaker. Question mark, question mark. And then put that in there, and the Rainmaker. So that's numero dos for our rewards in the, 4th episode this is. So we're going at a very, very slow pace, but let's hope. Okay, at least it went in. Hopefully those creepers didn't mess with any, like, circuitry that I'm probably thinking of. So let's see what we're going to need. I believe that after that is the builder. So how about we go ahead and take a look at the builder. And so we're going to need 2 diamond gears. Woo! Hopefully we get ink sacks in the reward. Landmark, which is pretty easy to make. Crafting table. Alright, so the only hard parts we're going to have is that diamond gear. How about we actually make a separate chest. Just for whatever we're building. And you know what? Just to be classy. Like that. To be classy, I'm going to put a sign up too. So, how about we put the chest over here to some points, and then put this sign right here saying builder. So whatever we can have, whatever we have for whatever item, we will put it in there. And that Enderman over there is starting to scare me. Oh, we got a sign. Oh well. So let's put all that back. And what we have so far is we actually have some flowers. And the flowers we need for that. And we only need 2 of these. So 1, 2. And what else do we have that we can use? We need a landmark, which we can actually do right now also. I just need some sticks, which I don't have. One redstone. Actually, I'm gonna take all that. I don't think I've even learned lapis lazuli yet, have I? Oh yeah, I have. Ooh, and it's matter. I had no idea it was matter. Well, that's not good. So, I'm gonna go ahead and use it because since it's a really, it's of a high EMC, I shouldn't have to be able to target and I can get it. So now we have the landmark. And what else do we need? We need ink sacks. Hopefully we got those in the reward because I don't know how to get those otherwise. And I'm correct. Ooh, and we got some rubber trees too, so we can start going more into industrial craft. Because we're going to need that possibly for, what was I thinking of? The mass fabricator. And, yeah, something like an extractor for this rubber tree too. So this is pretty good. We're going to need 2 ink sacks. So let's actually just teach our transmutation table everything. There we have it. How much is ink sac? Is it a lot? No. So let me just burn that. Get 2 of those. Perfect. Put that in there too. So now we need a crafting table and a workbench. Or a crafting table and a chest. That. Oops. There. So now all we need is the 2 iron gears, and then we're good to go for that. Put the rest in there. And alright, so looks like we're doing really nicely over here. And let's go ahead and check our mob trap. Still, do I hear monsters? No, I don't. It's not a good sign. But now that I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and get to the top, and screw you, Rain. You're not messing with me today. I've already been blown up by a creeper, and the last thing I need for you is to rain. Not sure how much I'll need, but I'll go ahead and take that, and I'm going to take the dark matter pick. Again, hopefully I don't lose it, but knowing me, I'm pretty damn clumsy, and I more than likely will. But let's go ahead and do that. Now to get up there, I'm going to take the safe route, or kind of the safe route, kind of the dangerous route, and just, and just build straight on up. So let's keep on doing that until we get to the top. Hopefully there's no monsters at the top either. Ooh, that wasn't that bad, was it? Wow, I might as well have it a second mob trap over here too. Okay, so let's go ahead and light this up. I'm not sure where the dark areas are, so I'll just light up pretty much the whole thing. And this will not only cause the mobs to like spawn upside and fall down, what this is also going to help is allow them not to spawn up here, so it gives more space for more to spawn inside. Just like during the day when they can't spawn up here anyway. So that should be enough. Now where did it... There it is. Alright. So now I just have to build safely down. Now I'm sure some creeper's going to come here and blow me up again somehow, some way. But, you know, my luck, right? Okay, so that should be good. Alrighty. So I didn't even lose a thing of cobblestone there. Let's put the cobblestone back. That we don't need. Nope, not that. Gonna have to empty this out soon too. And let's see if we can use any of this. Take all of it. I wonder why. Oops, that wasn't a good idea. Oh, wait a second. Why is it light up there? That's why there hasn't been spawning very well. Did I break something? This is probably going to be really dangerous, so I'm going to go ahead and put that back. Oh, did I lose a piece of cobblestone? I suppose I did. Oh well. Get one piece of cobblestone and see what's going on up there. I'm not sure why it's lighting it up. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Actually, I'm going to need cobblestone. Did I break something up there? I might have, actually. So, take a bunch of cobblestone. Not sure what I did. Maybe I accidentally did something I wasn't supposed to. And why did I put that cobblestone in there? Let's patch that up. Okay, let's go back up and see what's the deal. Whoa! Not sure how I just did that, but I literally almost just fell off my own edge. Alright, I've had enough scares for the day, but I'll keep on going just to figure out what's going on with this. And once I figure it out, I will actually be right back. Alright, so I was unable to figure out what was wrong with it. The whole inside is lit up, but here, let me show y'all real fast. The whole inside is lit up, as you can see like that, but if I close this, it's still pretty much lit up. And there's no holes, nothing. I checked everywhere, and I just couldn't figure it out. I even outlined the end if it like went through the cracks or something. But no, it's just all lit up. So if y'all have any idea why it's doing this, I just googled it and I was unable to find anything. So it'd really help but I'm not sure why. But apparently this mob spawner is only going to work at night, so that's a bummer. But I better get out of here before they start. So that's a shame, but let's see. We did pretty good this episode, I'm sure. We got a farm going, not a very successful farm. What I'm actually wanting to do now is, since we almost got the builder underway, we just have to wait for nighttime to come so all these guys can spawn once again. And yeah, so we can get a few more items and some EMC to get a lot of gold and iron we're gonna need. So let me put those back. Hopefully we can get that mob spawner working eventually, so that we can actually get it during the day and the night. As you can see, since it's nighttime, they're finally starting to drop again. So next episode, I am hoping to get the builder completely finished and get some industrial craft up in here. Make an extra platform with like an extractor and everything that we're gonna need, because we actually have some rubber saplings. And this was a pretty quiet episode, and we didn't get very much done that I was hoping to, but we got the mob spawner kind of working, we got the rainmaker, we got a little farm, and we also got to break all those trees over there just so we can get some extra sapling. We can use that for EMC and also for the fermenter to make biofuel. And before I forget, actually before I end this episode, I'm just going to make a quick little tank, I think. Yep, that's how you do it. Make a few. So there we have it. Just gonna place that right there. Okay, cool. So next episode, hopefully y'all will enjoy this one. Actually, it was, like I said before, it was a little slow, but I think this is good wrapping up point. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to comment on this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for more stuff such as this and Let's Plays with a few other people that I'm working on. And hopefully I can get that mob spawner working once again. And thanks for watching, guys. See y'all next time.